This is why I train in martial arts.
Suspects aren't afraid of the consequences, and they have no regard for human life.
Where them kicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying? Cecil.
I normally don't like to give the exact date of when I do a video, but this time it's really important to the message. Today's date is February 19th, 2018. President's Day. Happy President's Day. This prior weekend in Cleveland, 2 people got shot in the face. It might have been 3. And another dude was lit on fire. And if that's not enough to make you look at me and go, this is why I train in martial arts, then I don't know what is.
The activists say they know where stopping the violence needs to start. Yeah, those we talk to say we have to turn to schools, churches, other organizations in our community, relying on those outlets to get through to kids, pointing out that these days police can't do it by themselves, saying that more people have to step up if we want this violence to stop. Now, just this weekend here in Cleveland, 3 people were shot in the face. 2 of those victims died. And another man, he was found burning outside of a vacant home. Community activist Khalid Samad says he hasn't seen this kind of violent culture in a long time. Crimes where suspects aren't afraid of the consequences, and they have no regard for human life. Samad believes we need more people on the streets, going into the neighborhoods, talking to people, hearing why they're upset, attempting to fix the problem before more people are killed.
Whether it's in a safety initiation or collaboration or partnership between those who know the streets, somebody has to be a credible messenger, and those are the kind of voices that we need to have more of in our community.
Now, that same activist also posed the question, if we have this much violence on a winter weekend, what will summer bring? Coming up at 6 o'clock, I'll have more on what Cleveland police are doing to combat this violent problem as well. Live in Cleveland, Meg Shaw, News 5.
So those of us who are in the martial arts, in addition to helping to keep ourselves safe by studying how to fight armed and unarmed, you know why I've said in other videos, I'm going to just primarily focus on unarmed. We can also teach other people how to defend themselves. And we may be able to cut down on the violence just by being a positive influence on somebody's life. Call me a dreamer, call me living in Disney World, but perhaps we can reach somebody, give them something else to do, so that they don't get pulled into and involved in stuff like this. But dare I say, well, no matter what some of us do, some of these people are still going to get pulled into some of these type of things. Like how some criminals like to pull children that know about martial arts into like unorganized and underground fight rings, or just trying to get them to sell drugs and things for them because they know those kids can fight. But ultimately, in the long run, I believe our positive influence can win over. So if you can't go out into the community and literally accost people or just literally get up in their face and go talk to them, you know, community centers are the community. That's why they're called community centers. They're in the community. If you can get a job teaching out of a community center like I do part-time, I think that's a big help. I think that's a great start. If you want to, you know, some people have taught out their basement like I've started to do, and so far that's going okay. And you got other people that open up a storefront school. If you can find a way to make that affordable so that at-risk kids, and you know what, some of the kids who aren't quote-unquote at risk, look at the Florida shootings. Some of these kids just need something to do, so we in the martial arts can provide that. Those of you who are involved in other activities, I'm thinking football coaches, that we can provide that. So we got to do something to give these kids an alternative, and people who are in the churches and in the educational institutions, we need you too. We have all, like I said about the gun violence video, we've all got to come together to solve this problem. And dare I say again, it's not just a problem with guns and a problem with laws. This is a spiritual problem too, and a cultural one, because we have a culture in the United States that tends to approve of violence and aggression? I leave you all to debate as why. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with people who care about the community and who don't want to get shot in the face. And peace.